Peace and love, peace and blessings. We seem to have a dilemma here in North America. For whatever reason, I don't know why, that you have people with so much hate in their DNA. It's now in DNA. Hate is a taught trait. Why would somebody not like me because of whatever? That has nothing to do with my personality. You judge me by my personality. People love to say they want to talk about religious stuff or whatever kind of teachings. I'm sure teachings tell you to hate. And if that's not the case, why is it so widely accepted? Me as a brown-skinned person in America, why am I losing my right to do certain things or have representation or just a constitutional right to vote? A lot of people talk about free speech. It works for both of us. It works for all of us, or some of us in this present day. A lot of people talk about the Second Amendment. Well, there's a First Amendment before the second one. But we keep on going, amendments are amendments. And things that are in the Constitution are to be for all of the people, unless I'm not considered a person. Think about this. We got a country that has limited health care, has limited education. The educational system is fractured. Healthcare is fractured. Civility is fractured. Religion is fractured. Emotionally, people are fractured. You go to the grocery store, so produce and just normal goods, fractured. Transportation, whether you fly, you drive, fuel, fractured. Everything here is fractured. You ask yourself why. I didn't do it. My folks didn't do it. But males are doing it. I can guarantee you that. Because women's health, fractured. Why? Why? Is there some superior control and controlling mechanism? Yeah, it is. And we have to call it what it is. It's Caucasian males. Older Caucasian males. They still have that mindset of the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. That's what we see. Women, you have no rights. African American or brown skinned people, you have no rights or limited rights. If you are indigenous, you have no rights. You are Hispanic, you have no rights. A spade is a spade all day. Just like a duck is a duck all day. And until we acknowledge the problem. And here's another nugget to chew on. There are 3 countries that chose to deny that transatlantic slave trade was the most egregious or heinous crime against humanity. That's the United States. That's the occupying forces in Palestine and Argentina as well. Those 3. Do your history on all 3 of those nations. You'll find that a lot. Certain people are not certain people. And as interesting as it is, what country has started the most wars? What 2 nations have bombed the most people, most nations in the last 2 years? And everybody now is talking about don't have a nuclear this or don't have a nuclear that. Well, if they had nuclear weapons, you wouldn't bother them. Yet, Iran has not attacked a single country. You remember the Iran-Iraq war? The United States supported Iraq against Iran. Do the history. Understand. We don't have free health care. Israel does. Yet we prop up Israel with billions of dollars each year. America first, huh? Doesn't sound like it. Treat your people that are Americans, all of the people that are American, first. Research the nations that have been bombed by the people that are occupying Palestine or the Palestinian land, and America. I don't say United States anymore because it's not united. It's fully divided. It is the divided states of America. So, we want to talk about fun facts. Poor health care. We don't even need to get into the vaccinations or the poor educational system. Let's just say poorly run government. So when other people are busy talking about helping other nations, well, maybe there's some nations that should try to help us as Americans, because we have a not for the people government. We have not for the people representatives. Not all, but we have a vast majority. And what do they look like? Some people decided to say, well, for Iran to be exact, well, they had a supreme leader. We should take out the supreme leader. Well, hey, stooges, think about this. We have a Supreme Court. What's the difference? What's the difference? Tell me the difference. Now, we have females on the Supreme Court, right? But nobody wants DEI. We have one brown-skinned person, which is like a DEI implant. And then the rest is just a token, like, old United States white males. It's interesting. It's also interesting when someone starts an illegal war and then asks other nations to support it. That's DEI, isn't it? It's funny how it works. When you need something, it's okay. We want all the other nations to help and come and support. No, do you? Do you? When you find yourself in a little conundrum, you want other people to help and support. Now you want almost $2 billion for wrongly treated people that you claim are the justice system was weaponized against them, like your January 6th rioters. A lot of which are back in jail and or prison for heinous crimes, specifically against females, young girls, little kids. But you want $2 billion to help support them, or reparations? Funny. That's like welfare. You're so anti-welfare, but then you turn around and you want welfare, which is the same thing when you get tax breaks for certain people. That's welfare. $billion contracts by the government. Welfare. But you don't look at it like that. You demonize certain people when they really need it, and other people steal, kill, rape, and murder, and they get it all day. Yeah, we have a problem here in this country. And we have a problem protecting the vulnerable, the innocent, and the young. There are some files that a lot of people would like to know about. They're supposed to have been released. They were ordered to be released. Nah, you do what you want. But yet, this is a country about law and order. It's only for who and for when. Once again, law and order. It's about law and order. But yet you have a slush fund for those that have broken the law, criminals, to get paid to justify their actions. Wow. Is anybody finding what's been broken yet? Trust. This was supposed to be a melting pot that I learned. A melting pot. It's a blend of a lot of people and ideas, and that sparks and creates beauty. New plants, new trees, new ideas, new relaxing things for the eye to see and visualize. Now, some people don't want to move forward. They think about ownership. You could say Hispanic folks and Africans date back pre-Columbus. Indigenous folks date back pre-Columbus. So you're not able to discover something that was already here. So as people try to unwind or fabricate so-called history and religion and ethnicity, we're supposed to be one human race. One. And we all originated from one place. That's Africa. Some people don't want to hear the facts. Brown is a natural skin tone. The lighter you go, the further you got away from it, and it became a mutation. It's just a fact. It's a scientific fact. It's melanin. That's a scientific fact. Those that don't have or produce melanin have very fair skin, and they're not able to be. Oh, well, it's a mutation. It's a genetic mutation. It just means they got further and further away from the sun, further and further away from the heat. The nostrils changed, this, that. That's science. But people don't want to hear that. But it's coming out now. And it's coming out very strong here in this place of the divided states of America. Because why? We have a problem. We have a serious problem. Race divides us. Religion divides us. Classism divides us. Social, economic status, it divides us. Your love for whoever, it divides us. What happened to we are all one? If you cut me, I bleed. If you cut yourself, you bleed. The individuals that are able to have or blessed to have 10 fingers and 10 toes, sometimes there's anomalies with the extra, or sometimes there's some that didn't fully grow. But it's still human beings. We're still human beings. So I'll close this with, think about your neighbor. Think about your childhood friend, or the girl you used to like, the boy you used to like, the friend that you had in preschool or elementary school. You used to climb trees or just go do what have you. Color, religious belief, class, random, unnecessary viewpoints. None of that matter. None of it. If you smiled and you had a good time with them, that's what matters. Just keep that in mind. So for my brown skin family, to my LGBTQ plus family, to my athletes, females, males, to the people that quote unquote hold office to work for the people, to those that have little to no voice, we're all one. If you doomed, I'm doomed. If you smile, I'm smiling with you. Just remember, we have a problem here. Until we solve that here, just gonna be tough. But we could do it. I have belief in what my ancestors did, and some of yours. And the truth always seems to find its way out. Regardless of money, power, disrespect, heinous crimes, it always seems to surface. Let your truth surface. If you can tell me why you hate me, and if it's because of my beautiful brown skin, you have a mental condition. There's a mental health crisis for all racist people. There's a mental health crisis for all sexist people. There's a mental health crisis for all xenophobic people. There's a mental health crisis for all homophobic people. There's a mental health crisis for people that always seem to want to control another person. Does not matter your color, does not matter your religion, does not matter your orientation, does not matter how tall or how short you are, doesn't matter your weight. None of those things matter. It's about what's in your heart. So, I will end this one by saying thank you for listening to my perspective. And may we all be one. May we all be able to smile together, laugh together, walk together, work together, sing together, swim together, fly on an airplane together, and eat at a restaurant together. All across the world. Be strong, be smart, resist the temptation for evil, and resist wrongdoers.